chance to hear Brother Rand sing, and then we gonna shout out all the chat. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch. Yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is chat. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed and my Benjamin static. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, that was realer than that. Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. The hair was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga, church. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bang and I skeet on the bitch. They be like Jappa conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pimps. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk, cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like I do, I'm dirty on sight. Whole lot of bargain, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll a dice with his life. Double cross church kid, crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. Yo! Let's make sure the mic is right. I hate that. Make sure that mic right. I get the popping in. We can't hear you, Jap. What's going on, man? Thirsty Thursday. Where the FBA family at? We gotta talk about this Black History Month. Y'all hit that like, y'all hit that share. We're in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? I done pulled up FBA Empress. Hold on. Put this out on Facebook. Y'all share this on Facebook. Y'all share this on Twitter. Patty TC. You know? Explain the bitch. Blessings to y'all, man. We cooking, man, early in the morning. Get your Folgers. Shout out to everybody out here, my hard working, free thinking, straight black folks. You know? We gotta address this, man. That the disrespect is real. You know, this FBA situation, man, I really don't like to call it a situation, a movement, a group, or where you can join and leave. But it's an enlightenment of our lineage. And I gotta again salute to those who brought us to that point where we have to understand what we are and who they are. Salute to Tone Talks, Yvette Cardinale with the ADOS, and salute to Tariq Nasheed with the FBA. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Claude Anderson, too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this all comes from Dr. Claude Anderson. You know what I'm saying? So salute to all of those people. And now it's that time. You know? Now it's that time, man. Because people are starting to see, the difference between an immigrant and a Black American. You can't lump us all into this shit. And the crazy thing that's happening right now that we're getting enlightened to is that we are being disrespected by illegal immigrants and immigrant groups, tethers, who got the skin to blend in. They're disrespecting us, saying we have no culture, and have become the spokespeople for us. And they use us and our numbers to crash out for them. Just like, if you notice, with the Somalian community, they going through hell right now, but now they want to conveniently throw the word black out there. Black people, we black people. Trump hate black people. No. When everything was all good, when y'all was scamming and fake daycares and raping the Medicaid system with your fake home health care companies and fake transportation companies, you were not black then. You were not black then. And you made it your business to tell us you're not black. See, part of this whole situation is because of the old Negroes. Let's talk about them. The old Negroes were a overly loving, overly forgiving people. You know, they meant well, but it ended terrible. Their dream of integration was just to be more white and liked by whites. You know? And from there, we lost the fire. We lost our unity. You know, we worked really hard to utilize their washrooms and go to their restaurants when we had our own. When we had our own shit. You know, the civil rights movement helped everybody, but it helped other cultures more. Civil rights movement, the people that benefited off the civil rights movement more, I would say, would be the immigrant groups, would be the gays, the every other ethnicity that comes over here benefited off of that more. And the reason why they benefited more is because they stuck together. They didn't ally with us. They benefited from the work, and the feminists too. Yeah, they benefited from the work, but no way will we ally with these niggas. Let them keep making strides to get rights and to be treated like a decent human being, and we'll come here and we'll just stick together. And you all got to understand the power of unity, man. That's the problem with black folks. Not having a sense of identity and unity is why we lose. I always say, if race was a race, we would be in last place. Every group, regardless of what they went through in their homeland, you know, they driving taxis, walking around here barefoot. I understand. It is funny. We roast taps, boy. We roast some old immigrants. But one thing they do is stay together, stay amongst each other. They gatekeep the shit. The little that they have, they gatekeep it and hold on to it. And we're not welcome. Whether it be the Puerto Ricans, which are extremely racist to blacks, the Mexicans, which are extremely racist to blacks, men in particular. Now, a lot of our women are weak. We can't look at our women to be leaders. They're going to see, oh, yeah, everybody uses our women. You know, everybody uses our women. Our women are a sponge. If our women get with a white man, she will become the best version of a white woman to him, or a white version of a black woman. They assimilate to wherever they go. You know, they're loyal to whoever's celebrating them at the time. You know, if a Chinese man like a black woman gonna walk around here with a Komodo on, nigga. You know, that's the difference. Latino start messing with a black woman. You know, black woman making fiestas every night. She want to go salsa dancing. See, when a black man gets with any race of any woman or gets around any other race of people, we stay black. You don't see a black man get with a white woman and start wanting to eat avocado toast. You know, drinking wine spritzers. That nigga was drinking Henny and eating chicken wings with his fingers. When he got with her, he gonna stay doing that. Because we leaders. You know? We don't have loyalty amongst us, amongst the ranks. There are not white people telling us that we're not foundational Black Americans. The only people that's fighting us on that is immigrants, tethers, because they don't, now we're not unified with y'all, so now we can't be used like before. And then there are traditional program Negroes that's gonna fight against this. And this is not something that you can get sworn in, you just born in. We got foundational Black Americans that are sellouts. We got foundational Black Americans that are more pro-immigrant than pro-us. You know? Like I told you, your biggest enemy, when I'm dealing with this thing, I don't get to, like, y'all would think the support from the Black men on this channel would be overwhelming. The hate from Black men is overwhelming. I get more support from the sisters. The sisters hit that super chat. There's some brothers out here. Salute to my brothers that hit the super chat and donate. But you understand what I'm saying. This message is really tailor-made for the Black man. The Black women that are over here is because we Black men. And the real ones. Them the ones that's down, not the other clowns. You know? And you'll know that if you ever been a person who had a free mind. Women are gravitated to thinkers. Women want to be taught. That's why y'all wonder why all them niggas come out of the jail and they will start a whole movement backed by women. Women are sponges. You know? Brother Polite's whole movement really was mostly women. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew. And the only reason why niggas came because the women was there. But when I'm pushing this message to help Black men, the people who go against it are the very Black men I be trying to say. When we talk about foundational Black Americans, the biggest people to oppose it are the Negroes within. And this is why we go nowhere. Jews, even if, let me tell you something, there are Jews who are atheists, and there are heavily religious Jews. End of the day, you know what they say to the world? We still Jews. They unite under the blood that they claim to be Jewish. That's how they stay in power, because of the unity. Our ideologies are all scattered. That's why the immigrants are here to replace us with a unified mind. A unified, controllable mind has to be imported in here to keep the Democrats and keep this liberal agenda going forward. because they're not only bringing in people who they can control, but they're bringing in a unified group. So if one person is a Democrat, all of them Democrats. So if one person can't stand Black Americans, they all can't stand Black Americans. That's how their unity has power. You niggas try to individualize this shit. Cause you want to have open arms to everybody. And that was the problem with them niggas in the 60s, 70s. We didn't lock arms, we had open arms. And having open arms got us nowhere. To this day, we got people cosplaying a culture that we built and diminishing it and disrespecting it at the same time, but get on the mic and claim to be the representative of it. There's not one foundational Black American that can represent on behalf of the Jamaican people, on behalf of the Haitian people, on behalf of anybody in the Caribbean, or anybody from Africa. Y'all will not let us speak for y'all, but we've been letting them speak for us. It's clear as day. There is no Black History Month in Africa. They don't bear witness to that. Neither do the Caribbeans. And again, even these Latinos, they swear, oh, it's all love, Black and brown love. Where's the love during Black History Month? The actual contributors to this country that you're benefiting from while still representing a country that you ran from. Ain't that a big boatload of confusion? How do you wave Mexico's flag on this land, but when we send you back to Mexico, you run crying? If all these immigrants do so much better than FBA and they are smaller and more hardworking, why do they care that we call ourselves as our and identify as? Listen, everybody is allowed. Shout out to Ron's, man. We got our first super chat. Y'all hit the like button, hit the share. This is a fan-funded show. We always shadow ban. You guys got to support. Hit that motherfucking super chat again. Now, everybody has the right to be proud of their culture, ethnicity, and race. The moment we do it, it's hate. That's how they psych us out of loving ourselves. If we overly love ourselves, they'll say we hate everybody else. And you will get that from the comfortable old Negroes. You should love everybody. Well, why can't we love ourselves first like the Italians love themselves? Like how the Puerto Ricans absolutely love being Puerto Rican. Like how the Africans and Nigerians absolutely love being them. We don't call it divisive. In Chicago, we got the African Day Parade or African Day of, I think it's like a Washington Park every year. Do we call them divisive when they out there selling dashikis and shea butter and beating on drums? Shit, hell, we even go and support. They say we don't got no culture. They stay disrespecting us. But they're able to do that type of stuff in every city in America
and not looked at as that they're trying to be hateful because they are highlighting the love of themselves. They got the Caribbean Day Parade. We don't got it in Chicago. They got that shit in New York though. Everybody, the Trinidad niggas, the Haitians, the Dominicans, every last one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans, everybody out there dancing and shit or whatever like that, waving all these flags from all these places that they don't want to live in. But that's not considered hate. That's not considered hate. But the moment, there's just the thought of us saying, you know what? We are not y'all. Because y'all told us that we not y'all. Wake up one morning and just say you Puerto Rican. They'll be like, you ain't Puerto Rican. But we let Puerto Ricans say that they black. We let Mexicans pretend to be black. Shit, we even let white folks pretend to be black. Wake up and say you Jamaican. See, they try to say, oh, y'all acting like the slave master. You want to know where people are from and this and this? Okay, let's just try it on this end. Take your regular black ass and go say, yeah, I'm Nigerian to some Nigerians. They're going to check your file, nigga. Where's your tribe? Igbo? What are you? Where your family from? What's your last name? They're going to dig into you. Jamaicans are dig in. Hold on, where you from, man? Where your people from, man? They are going to dig into you. So why can't we do the same thing? Like it's a very profound statement. Like Finesse Two Times said, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck it. They will check your file. And see, when we had this dream of Pan-Africanism and being lumped into one category called colored people, we got the short end of the stick every time because we not unified. Indians, they say that they colored people, but they unified. Arabs say that they colored people, unified. Then they flip to white, but they still unified wherever they go. Same with the Mexicans. We took these vague categories and threw ourselves in there and we're okay with it. When they are very specific in what they want to be called and who they are and what their agenda is and what their purpose is. Their purpose is not to come over here and be Americans. In fact, now that this Bad Bunny situation has came about, Puerto Ricans don't even really consider themselves Americans until you take away or their benefit of being classified as an American is up for debate. Until that is at risk, until the privilege of being an American is at risk, now all of a sudden the Puerto Rican community is super patriotic. Oh, we're part of America. Oh, we are just as American. No, you're not. And you know it, and you show it. Ain't no American flags in the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Let's make that clear. That is a different nation that we just happen to own. Puerto Ricans move like an entire different country, but technically we own. You're an American by technicality. Cut it out. The whole country is ran off of tax dollars. Y'all all on welfare. Barely got toilet tissue and paper towels. Cut it out. And stop acting like that is a loving community to black folks, because black men will tell you a totally different experience. See, black women are not going to have the experience of the free-thinking straight black man. I'm sorry. You still got the privilege of being a woman. There is no privilege of being a free-thinking straight black man. There is no privilege of being a free-thinking, straight black man. Our women are still women. If they look good enough, they can get into doors that a man cannot. They can play both sides. You, as a free-thinking, straight black man, don't get that ability. So the experience that a black woman might have with the Puerto Rican community is not. Maybe from the ladies they might hate. But the threat of violence, your life being on the line, black women don't have to worry about that. Black men do. Black men go into the wrong communities, our life is on the line, not the black woman. So when you see a lot of these black women speaking up on that, because they're not dealing with the actual threat of these immigrant groups and what they do to the free-thinking straight black man in America. We got a totally unique experience with dealing with immigrants. Immigrant men are not in a rush to give a black man no opportunity. A black woman can still get some opportunity, you know what I'm saying, because of the fact of what she has in between her legs. She's still a woman. So the men of all of these different nations will still allow black women some type of grace. We don't get none of that. I want y'all to be real about it. If you live in the black community, you know about these clothing stores owned by Arabs. Do they hire black men? Or do you see a bunch of big booty sisters walking around here next to Ahmed and DJ Khaled looking niggas? See, our women can get into those rooms. They not gonna do nothing for the brothers. That's why I try to tell you, we got, the free thinking straight black man is enemy to the world. We got FBA sellouts. We got Don Lemon. Don Lemon is a foundational black American with all the attributes and respect of a white woman. Because he's a part of the LGBTQ. That's why I specifically tell y'all. Yes, I'm glad that we are enlightened now. We know about a foundational black American, but you all need to also know about the free-thinking straight black man. Now that you know what black men are, now let's dive deep into this. And go further into the category on who's being attacked. Free thinking, men who can't be controlled by their thinking, who investigate everything, who have a mind of their own. That's rare. Your elders do not have a mind of their own. The fried chicken Christians don't have a mind of their own. The followers of Jesse Jackson and the Baptist Church and the Al Sharptons and them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cornell West type niggas, Who else, man? Them Ricky Smiley ass niggas, them Roland Martin ass niggas, and he's a tether. Those men don't have free thinking. Steve Harvey don't have free thinking. Straight, being straight. It's being straight right there. Is everything it needs to be said right there. A lot of these people speaking on our behalf ain't straight. And when you got black men that ain't straight, they go places. Free thinking straight black man, I'm here to tell you right now, there are doors that you cannot get in because you're straight. Those three elements, being a free thinking straight and a black man, are an enemy to the world. There's no way they can let free thinking straight black men unite. And if the women come along, they have to be amongst free thinking straight black men. Because at the end of the day, our women are the weaker vessel, and they still have an ability that a free thinking straight black man doesn't have. They are still women. They can still get into doors that we cannot. They can still be easily manipulated because they're emotional. It's the nature of them being women, for them to be emotional the way that they are. So they can't be our representatives. They can't speak on behalf of us because they don't know the struggles of being a free thinking straight black man. They don't understand what we go through. I'm a black man from Chicago, the east side of Chicago, little village. I can't bring my ass over there and feel safe. Embrace. What up, my brother? Oh, you know they want to say nigga. What's up, nigga? They ain't gonna do me like that. The black men in LA going to the Mexican communities. They're not embraced. Even the Mexicans that don't get along, they will put their pride to the side to get and kick your free thinking black ass. So that's why it's laughable when we talk about all this, oh, black and brown pride. Bullshit. Let's talk reality. Reality is this is a people who absolutely hates the free thinking straight black man. And our women don't understand that. Our women will fight us on this talking point. That's why it's very hard to deal with y'all. What up, Jap Facts? 100 FBA bros. We are in it on our own. Let's build our own doors. Y'all say that. Y'all say that. We can have these platforms and have all this stuff. Much love to T-Fam. But the brothers that speak up for y'all, first of all, if y'all real church members, y'all see these niggas talking crazy about what we doing. You know what I'm doing. Y'all know where my heart is. Y'all know I've been putting this thing down. Why y'all not defending me against the niggas who going against this? See, here's the thing. Everything I'm saying, you don't gotta like, but you ain't never been able to prove it wrong. You can't prove it wrong because it's the truth. So when niggas is going in, where's my brothers? I got more women defending me than these niggas that say that they went to church. That's a problem. And then it'll be some new niggas come around, and then we find out that they tethers or sellouts. See, this is a unique experience of being a free-thinking, straight black man. And now that I've told you this, you can't unsee this. You can't unsee it now. You gotta move different. You're gonna evaluate things. You're gonna over-evaluate things. You're gonna look at things like, God damn, I see what the brother was saying. Even these so-called educated niggas is selling us out for gays, selling us out for immigrants. Because they see the power in them. One thing about it, we can talk about the gays. We can talk about the gays. You know what the gays have that the free thinking straight black men and the church don't have and the manosphere doesn't have? Unity. You know why America takes them serious? Because they're unified. Even if it's stupid, they still unified in the stupidity. If it's a bunch of niggas riding around butt naked or with G-strings and roller skates and glitter all over them, riding down the street, waving a rainbow flag, they unified. You can't say nothing about it because they all unified. And if one motherfucker disrespected, they all disrespected. That's the problem with us. You can, right now, you as a black man can get into an argument with a Jewish person. And you have this argument with this Jewish person, one person. And you tell this one person to go back to Israel. Every Jewish person will form like Voltron and say, you are an anti-Semite. This Jewish person could have been a Epstein, a PDF. And I hate that we have to talk like this and talking codes and shit on YouTube. This is beyond gay. But we gotta get this message out. Even if this motherfucker's a criminal, a junkie, he's still a Jew. They got him. They gonna hold him down. Part of the reason why we get sold out so much by people we think like, damn, they should have sold us out, because niggas don't see the unity in us. A lot of these guys, you like their message in the beginning, and then you start to see they start to just change up. Have you noticed that? A lot of people you thought that was brothers and shit like that, now they putting on KKK hoodies and trying to be down with the white folks because they got unity over there. You niggas can only go so far. Ain't no unity with the foundational black American man. See, y'all not understanding. Y'all looking at these people who have money, and you looking at them have power, and you're saying, okay, yes, I'm amazed by their money and their power. No. The unity is the reason why they have money and power. The unity is the money and the power is just a result of having the unity. The unity is the most important thing. We got black folks with money and power. We got Jay-Z's, we got LeBron's, we got Oprah. Just name all of our black billionaires and millionaires. Floyd Mayweather, all these motherfuckers. Are they on one unified front? Do they have a commonality besides being rich and being so-called foundational Black Americans, free-thinking straight Black men? But they're not free-thinking. But is there any commonality? Now, name all the Jewish billionaires. They back their people. They back their candidates. They back their country. They make sure that they are not disrespected at all. They protect each other's dirt. If you say something bad about Jeffrey Epstein right now, they'll call you anti-Semite. If you go too crazy on him. They protected him for so long. He's probably still alive. Here's the thing, we got to really start learning and having perspective. Because when you listen to old folks, they just down everything young, all these young niggas with their pants, all the hip hop and this and that, this, and oh, y'all got to do this, and oh, that'll never work. Every time we have innovations or whatever like that, there is Black unity amongst foundational Black Americans. To be truthful, it's always been there. It just don't got no guidance and don't got no leadership. The Black gangs got more unity than Black Americans. There is a lot of, if you see, like in Chicago, we all grew up, and LA, I know y'all can speak to this too. Some of the other states, it's kind of newer to the land. But the soul of Chicago has got gang roots. The soul of LA has gang roots. And I know y'all gonna start naming all your extra cities, but when I'm speaking about it, coming from Chicago, you honestly don't have really a choice. And it's not looked at as a gang. See, when all you other people from other places, y'all hear it as a gang, it's almost a religion. It's got a lot of religious aspects to it in Chicago. Not LA as much, not really in LA. But here in Chicago, it has a real religious sense to it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of passed down. It's kind of like, or you from there, so you are that no matter what. You're gonna be that. Jap, you're using me. How aren't we unified when we really are on code with delineation? As a totality, bro, we are still outnumbered, bro. And it's mostly tethers that supported that Pilgrim and Fresh and Fit. Pilgrim had Africans working for it. I agree. But hey, they still benefited from it. The people of today tearing me down are FBA ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what you said. Y'all, I gotta speak in broad terms. I know, you know what I'm saying? Because if we really had the support, you know what I'm saying, from the Black men that purport to be going through what we're going through, and I'm speaking and I'm being the voice for Black men, this shouldn't even be an issue. I speak up for Black men, and Black men try to tear the message down. But going back to what I was saying about the gangs have a code. You know, you gotta have certain. They gotta test you to see if you can be down. If you're down or not, make sure you got the heart. You know, anybody coming around that look funny, hey, it's where you from. That's really a defense in a lot of times. They need to make sure that motherfucker ain't trying to come over here and get on some bullshit. They really hold it down, but they don't have the guidance. See, this is what I'm saying. We got soldiers. We get the concept when it comes to gang shit, but we don't get the concept when it comes to our lineage. We should hold this shit down like how the Bloods and the Crips, the GDs, the BDs, the Vice Lords, the Stones, everybody hold they shit down. See, there's codes to this shit. You know? They don't speak about, in Chicago, this would be considered like nation business. You don't speak about nation business with people who ain't a part of the nation. And it needs to be one nation. If you unified all of the gang and it had leadership, it could lead a people. They're just unified under with no control, with no actual direction or vision. They're unified though. They understand the concept of we're us and they're them. And you're not going to come over here disrespecting us. They get it. And we're watching unity. We watch them unify. They wave their flags with pride. And if you're not a part of them, you can't wave their flag. The only problem with the gangs is they need one flag. They need to be one gang. Foundational Black Americans need to be one. And we deal with and discipline our people internally. Some sellouts have to be wrote off. So what they call that in LA, getting put off the hood? We just need structure. We understand the concept of unity. Black men do it all the time in prison. Because out of survival. You're not understanding that we're going to eventually have to unify for survival. And out of that unity, we will thrive, like all these other communities. See, if Black folks had the mindset of how gangs have it, wouldn't be no foreigners opening up shop in our shit. Shout out to Internet Passport too. Y'all hit that like, y'all hit that super chat, hit that share. Hit that share on Facebook. Every time you go in your community, you see Mexicans selling you chicken wings. You see Arabs selling you chopped cheese and all that. That's just because y'all not unified. Because if you were unified, they wouldn't be there. You have got to understand that all of these immigrants and tethers depend on us to be at odds and not be unified. If we're unified, they have no ways to make money, to feed their families, to live. They can't thrive unless we unify. I'm sorry, unless we are in disarray. But the moment that we unify and say, y'all can't come here. No, you cannot bring a Chinese restaurant in the Black community. Because we can't bring a Black restaurant and sell foods in Chinatown. And in fact, the notion of it is just so ridiculous to people. It's laughable to the Chinese people. They was like, get the fuck out of here. Who'd eat there? They wouldn't even patronize it. Even if you were bold enough to buy a property in the Chinese community and try to turn it into a business, you will be out of business because of their unity. You got to understand, unity brings about exclusion. And this is why the tethers are mad. Let's talk. Oh, the tethers, we roast the tethers, but we got to get the tethers their props. Oh boy, are they unified. They've always been unified, and with that unity has excluded us. Now we're unified. They're like, whoa, you niggas can't unify. We can't use y'all like how we used to. Unity will bring about exclusion. This is what scares all these niggas. Oh, niggas, well, who we exclude? We all got to just love everybody. Y'all excluding people. Not realizing that this has been done to us everywhere. The Italians, they are extremely unified, extremely proud as a people, and with that pride and unity excludes a Irish person. It excludes a Russian person. It excludes a person from Bosnia. It excludes a Jew. It excludes everybody from them. And everybody is able to do that with no scrutiny. Nobody is looking down on them. Nobody's saying anything disparaging. Nobody's saying, hey, you're promoting hate. Nobody tells the Puerto Rican community that your march in the middle of the street for the Puerto Rican Day Parade and riding around on cars is hate. Nobody tells Mexican Independence Day when they ride around here with sombreros and shit like that and waving flags of Mexico. Nobody tells them that that's hate. They're able to love themselves. Why can't we love ourselves? Because all of these groups have been dependent on us hating ourselves. There was a market for it. It created consumerism. Because if you put love in the black community, it puts immigrants out. Automatically. Automatically. If you put a black American tire shop, something that everybody needs tires, in a Mexican community, would the Mexican people go get their tires from you? You could be right next door to one that's going out of business. They will make it their business to put that Mexican brother back in business and not let him fall because you're next to him with a better product, cheaper. They're going to do everything they can to fight, to unify, to build that man business back up and bring him back up to prominence. Because they're going to say, no way, we let a black man come move into our neighborhood and get all the business and run us out of business. Hell no. So they're going to overly love that Mexican man's tire shop and overly pour in to keep him afloat. in the midst of competing with blacks. You know what that is? That's unity. They didn't do that because they hated that black man. They got tunnel vision when it comes to loving their own people. But see, when we report it, we're going to say, oh, the Mexicans hated us, was hating on us, and didn't want to shop with us. No, they didn't hate on us. They just loved the hell out of themselves more than the notion of putting you on. They just overly loved them, and the love was so overwhelming that it looked like it's hate on you. Even when the line was long, they still waited. It could have been a line around the corner. You could have been doing buy one, get one free time. They said, no, we here to support ours. We love Hector. We don't want to see Hector lose his business. But what we do in our community, I just got word they trying to open up an Indian restaurant in the black community on the south side, an Indian restaurant. Obviously, black folks don't do research because this is one of the most unsanitary people on the planet. A restaurant? Soon as they cut that ribbon, black folks are gonna overly pour into that bitch. Now here you got black folks out here with rib shacks and shit like that. Y'all asking for discounts. Y'all cursing them out. Y'all giving them bad reviews. They struggling just to feed their people. They open up a Mediterranean restaurant in the black community. Niggas is gonna go crazy. Overly go crazy. Matter of fact, black folks don't feel like they made it until they can be amongst white folks. Because when you look at it, I've never heard any black folks ever celebrating going to a black 5-star restaurant. We don't even rate our restaurants 5 stars. Where's the black restaurants in the black community where you put on the same clothes that you would put on to go to Ruth Chris? Or even the Italian restaurants. You feel like it's a special day when you're amongst them people, but you don't feel like it's a special day amongst your own. That's the power of unity. But see, this is a unity that they don't want to happen. I'm telling you right now, y'all, nobody wants foundational black Americans to unify. They have an absolute problem with it. It's going to get scrutinized. Is this a hate group? Is this all that? Because we've been the dummies for too long. And now that we don't want to be dummies no more, what's the problem? So miss me with that we are the world shit. You know? Miss me with that we are the world shit. You niggas don't feel like you're somebody until you're around immigrants, nigga. You don't feel cultured unless you can pretend to be them for a day. Why they just wish they was us. All of these immigrant groups wish they was us. We're not understanding how special we are. All these immigrants want to be black people. Everybody want to be black. We the flavor, we the slang, we the lingo, we the walk, we the talk. Everybody want to be down. All them immigrants trying to dress like hip hop artists, all of them want to be down, man. All of them. There ain't no foundational black Americans trying to be like or idolize any immigrant. We don't steal the look, the lingo, anything from you all. Anything. We set the standard. You just follow. We do not want to be anything like but a black American. They walking around in Africa with fitted hats and jerseys and shit. Trying to be like us. They get over here, finally get their first haircut, trying to be like us. Ain't no Africans celebrating Black History Month. Unless they giving out some free shit. Yeah, I'm black too. If there's some benefits to it, here comes a tether. If ain't no benefits to it, they quick to tear it down. And I'm just telling you that that inclusive Negro spirit has came and gone. And it's dying more and more. And that is the reason why the immigrants are here and getting flooded in. Because the Negro mind can't be controlled no more. It's no longer dependable for the bullshit. It's starting to question shit. Just like during slavery, the worst thing that was happening was when niggas figured out how to read and started reading the Bible and read how we were being used and how they were using the Bible. They didn't want us to learn how to read. We were no longer controllable. Till we realized we had to read to find out that Jesus was not a white man. So a knowledgeable, free-thinking, straight black man is dangerous. That's dangerous. You ain't dangerous when you high, drunk, stupid, and chasing pussy all day. They love that. They give you $1 million check. Go out here, man. Make songs about getting drunk, get high, go get some pussy. Kill niggas. Ride foreigns. You know, they ain't tripping on that. But when you start talking about some real shit with your people, hold on. This is hate speech. This is anti-Semitism. You know? And that's the crazy part about it is, like the Tethers, the Africans, they laugh when we try to emulate them. You know, you got some niggas that love to play the I'm visiting the homeland game. And, you know, they want to throw on dashikis and be a tourist to the Tethers. Whatever. They know you not down. They ain't like, this motherfucker trying to be down. He ain't even wearing the motherfucking, he ain't even wearing his dashiki right. He ain't even rocking it right. You know what I'm saying? They're like, look at them old ass sandals. You know what I'm saying? You know? We ain't walking around here trying to be them. They ain't trying to be us. You know? Niggas crazy, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share. I should go get me let me give me another water real quick, man. Y'all moist ass niggas, y'all check in. Y'all hit that super chat. We gonna talk heavy. We getting into this, man. How the FBA continues to be disrespected by American immigrants and these sellouts. We gotta go through this thing. Heavy. Well, let's cook, nigga.
Cause you got your Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow. These bitches mad cause you got that Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow. She spent 2 or 3 years living homeless. Check the check, house to house, stand with homies. 5 kids, baby daddy left her lonely. Blue card, food stamps, eat bologna. Her time to shine and to get back on her shit. She found out Section 8 had open lists. Told her partner, get my shit, I'm out this bitch. She got a letter in the mail, that bitch was geek. Didn't take that long, only took about a week. Went to the briefing and it took about 2 hours. Gave you a listen pack and told you look for houses. Found a house, tenant portion, $40. Now bitch is mad cause you low income and poppin'. Now that you got the A, you a trending topic. You got a job, that's what's up, you on your shit. Now Section 8 about to go increase your rent. But you still ain't got paid much, is that little bitch. You got the A, you know what's up, oh bitch, you lit. But you still ain't got paid much, is that little bitch. You got the A, you know what's up, oh bitch, you lit. These bitches mad cause you got your Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow. These bitches mad cause you got that Section 8. Bitch, don't be mad, you gotta pay that market rate. Tony Tiger on her shit, she feeling great. She put her name up on that list, she got away. Boom, bow.
St. Louis hoes in the house. Shout out to everybody over there on Rumble. I see y'all. Yeah, man. Unity, man. We have to unify. We can't unify with old niggas. I'm telling you that right now. If you're expecting unity and some leadership from old niggas, it's not happening, bro. Write them off, bro. Write them off. You're going to have to understand that they're just not going to get it. They are some we shall overcome ass niggas. They are some lock arms with everything but ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They like everything that's good, white, and polite. You know what I'm saying? And it never is right. You know what I'm saying? They are some Biden is coming back ass niggas, man. This Black History Month, we gonna celebrate our shit, and we not gonna sit here and be shamed for doing it. Hell no, nigga.
We're highlighting foundational Black Americans whose ingenuity.
And this is another thing that they don't like too with FBA. Now the major news people are hearing about this. You got white people talking about this. Immigrants don't like that now. Because before, 2 white people, y'all all black. Now it's starting to get on the news and like, hold on. Now white people are like, oh, those are the real black folks. Now they realizing who the real black folks are and those who are pretending.
On this Black History Month, we're highlighting foundational Black Americans whose ingenuity, innovations, and labor play a critical role in American culture and infrastructure.
Now they tried to delete this clip. Well, actually they did. You know, but shout out to this brother for bringing it up because, hey, they can keep trying, but it's the internet now. It's out of control.
Sure. Including Alexander Miles, who invented automatic elevator doors in 1887, and Garrett Morgan, who invented the 3-light traffic signal in 1923. And our next guest is working to ensure that foundational Black Americans.
See, they don't even got, well, they might have traffic signals now in a lot of these sub-Saharan African places, but bruh, we did all of this shit here. You niggas can't even drive. Look at them Haitians. Well, them Haitians in Ohio can't drive for shit.
Contributions are known.
Before the modern day toilet, the can, the pot, the throne, the john, whatever you call it, going to the bathroom used to be messy, uncomfortable.
It used to be dirty. You got go in the outhouse. India, they still shitting on the ground. You know? Black folks made it comfortable to take a shit. Everybody take a shit. That's sometimes the best part of your morning. Sitting down, taking a shit. Explain the bitch. That's crazy. We take that for granted. Like, you know, they say they shitting in the street in Nigeria too. Man, these dirty ass niggas, man. Get to sit down, read the paper, and take a shit. Everybody enjoys, the whole world enjoys that now. Black folks.
It smelled bad, and it could also spread disease. All that began to change because the foundational Black American invented the modern indoor toilet, and his name was Thomas Elkin.
See, it's a few of you old motherfuckers out here that's down. I respect some of y'all, but even this older woman would tell you the people who go against anything she's probably teaching, it's going to be older people she's trying to enlighten. It's very hard to teach old people. That's why I tell niggas all the time, even when we was doing the manosphere thing and the whole red pill thing, and now all these niggas is weird and everything like that, and they tricks and they buying prostitutes and all this. I was like, dude, if this don't help an 18-year-old, if all of this shit that you talking about can't help an 18-year-old, then it's bullshit. I ain't trying to save these old niggas because, you know what I'm saying, they had plenty of life to live and plenty of opportunity. And they are the biggest dream killers and will lead you down the road of bullshit. But just think about it. It's always the youth. It's always the youth that make the change. It's never no old niggas that make the change.
Yeah, thank goodness for Thomas Elkin. And that is just one of many videos made by author and creator of Foundational Black American Legacy, Teresa Allman. On this Black History Month, we're
shout out to the brother, man, for making the toilet, nigga. We are unique people. We deserve everything that this country owes us. Country don't owe no immigrant shit. Y'all haven't done anything. Y'all don't even respect the rules to get here. Y'all skipping the line, sneaking in, having kids, committing crimes. Y'all don't deserve to be here. It's a privilege. And then the shit on the folks that paved the way for you to even be treated equal, to have this so-called due process, to not have your ass hung. You want to come and shit on us? Screw that, man. And shout out to this. I shouldn't be drinking this, man. It's Starbucks coffee. Somebody bought it for me, though. feel like a liberal with this Starbucks. Somebody bought me a breakfast sandwich and a it's like, give me a breakfast sandwich and a coffee. They come back with a Starbucks, like a Yoo-hoo. I'm gonna have to give that a fuck no. Tastes like a Yoo-hoo. I feel like a liberal. Explain, bitch. You're gonna be like, no, fuck that, we got you, Jap. Why you gonna be talking about FBA? And being a conservative nigga, we caught you with a Starbucks. Explain the bitch. You know, we got him. That nigga said, yeah, nigga, you're a liberal. Get that light-skinned nigga a latte. Explain the bitch. I said a coffee. A motherfucker hands me a Starbucks Frappuccino. God damn it. You know? God damn it, man. Next thing you know, I'm over here protesting ICE and shit. I don't know, did this shit really turn you into a liberal? Got me sitting over here with gonna have me over here crying with Roland Martin talk about some how many more times? Let me see. This is what a Democrat energy drink tastes like. That dude's weak. That's a Democrat energy drink, nigga. You know, water. Watch that Democrat bullshit down, man. Give me a straight Democrat. Man, this is America. There was this gay-ass Yoo-hoo with an espresso shot in it. Yoo-hoo with an espresso. If I keep drinking these, I'm gonna have you niggas voting for Kamala, man. We're gonna vote the sister in. They were like, ever since this nigga Jap switched from Red Bulls to Starbucks, you know, y'all noticed the change? This nigga's been real understanding lately. You know? This nigga's all pro-immigrant. You know, fuck ICE. The hell is going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, man. But I had a good ass breakfast sandwich though. You know, I had a beef, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with extra beef bacon. And if you all have never had beef bacon, it is a totally different experience. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, man. A beef bacon sandwich is totally different, my nigga. You know? That shit make you feel like you're in the wilderness. Nigga, that's some good ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Beef bacon is the only bacon. Yeah, man. That's expensive bacon, man. Nigga said beef bacon is trash. Hang yourself. Beef bacon is off the chain. You crazy, nigga. You crazy, nigga. You ain't got no family from the South. That's what it is. You're a tether saying some shit like that. See, we gotta check your paperwork, nigga. Nigga, use a tether. You know what I'm saying? See, we gotta start checking these niggas, man. They be coming in here, they gonna disrespect the beef bacon, talking about swine and shit. No, nigga, use a tether. Tether! Nigga! But yeah, man, shout out to Trump, man. Let me throw this goddamn fucking Starbucks away. You know what I'm saying? You know, pork bacon is king. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. He's old school tether. He's either a sellout or a tether. Got these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat pork. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, get out of here. Chitlin niggas. Niggas be like, yeah, I want me a chitlin egg and cheese croissant. Musty tether sandwich. Chicken, egg, and chitlin, egg, and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Dunked in pig lard. Hold the intestines here, ass. This nigga's crazy. But yeah, man. You know, shout out to Trump. Trump recognizing the blacks in America. Not you immigrants. It's different, man. You niggas gotta understand, man.
Bled on the battlefields of the American.
See? And most foundational black Americans rock with Trump because Trump be bringing up us, not these immigrants.
Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution.
And as a foundational black American, you're supposed to be a patriot because there's only one flag you can wave, America's. We don't get the privilege of waving other flags, and we not gonna make up no flag. Red, black, green, purple, orange, all this shit, yellow, and no, we are American. That's it. We ain't making up shit. Let the gays make up a flag. We got a flag, nigga.
Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution. And they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation. And they did it with incredible bravery.
What other president has ever, not even Barack Obama, bear witness to the contribution of the foundational black American? They say all this shit about Trump, but Trump is the only president to bear witness to our contribution and who we are as a people.
Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution. And they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything.
He say, don't we got an FBA flag? Yeah, but it's made up, and it's not more important than the American flag. You know? You can make up a flag all you want. Nigga, we can make up a flag for the church. Nigga, it's still trumped by the American flag.
Black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution. And they really did, when you read the history, what they gave up. They gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation. And they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tame the skies, and save freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you. We thank you for it.
You see, this is the shit. So when you're talking to these fried chicken Christians, they'll tell you everything. Oh, Trump hate black folks. This is it. Nah, nigga. You're not going to lump them damn Somalians and them Haitians with us. He knows it. He knows that them are not our people and we are not the same. Let them work. Let them do what they do. Because, see, the old niggas, they was trying to push this bitch on us like she was our people. It affects black families. They were trying to push this bitch on us like she cares about our black ass. She don't even bear witness to our black ass.
So by default, it affects black families, but there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you would explore.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit black children, black families, black homeowners, because the disparities are so significant. So if we focus on the specific issues that have resulted in the greatest disparities, and we understand that that's part of why we're doing it. Listen, the reality also is this: any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society.
Boom. When it comes to every group, it's about benefiting the Jews. Does what happens to the Jews benefit black Americans? No. What happens to the Latinos? Does that benefit black Americans? No. What happens to the Indians and the Stop Asian Hate and the Asians? Does that benefit black Americans? No. When they specifically target us. But when it's us, we got to share the benefits with everybody else. And we put this motherfucker on the front line as if she's a spokesperson for us. And that's the problem. We get disrespected by these people, and then they speak for us, and we continue to push for them to speak for us when they don't give a fuck about us. I'd rather have a white person speaking for me than a Kamala Harris or one of you old Negroes. Because at least I know what we're dealing with. When you dealing with this treacherous love for these people that you think are, because they are with you because they got the skin to blend in, you ended up getting hurt in the end. And this is what Barack Obama did to us.
Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No. Because
no, I'm not going to do anything specific that's going to help black people. No. And you know who you had? Our women, fried chicken Christians, comfortable old Negroes, in droves. If you didn't vote for her, you hate the black woman. She ain't even black. She just started being black. Okay? She just started being black. Just like a lot of these tethers stopped being black. Once they got their subscribers, now they stop being black. Now you ain't black no more. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit goes. When you dealing with tethers, they can put one foot in and put one foot out, just like the Somalians. When the money was flowing and things was going great, they wasn't black folks. They getting a little bit of resistance from the country. They not even getting hung. They not getting hung, no violence done to them. They just the mere threat of going home and sending them home and they not getting no more free shit. They want to cry and think we gonna fight for them. Yeah. Y'all wasn't even babysitting no Keisha's or Tasha and them kids in your daycare. If you even had one to begin with, you wasn't employing no black folks. Nah, you on your own like we on our own.
whatever benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country. Right?
That's the problem. That's a tether. See, that's the tether thing is actionary because people are like, yeah, every motherfucker foreigner ain't a tether. They just a foreigner. Some motherfuckers who ain't even fucking with black folks, I wouldn't even call them a tether because they're not jumping in the midst of our shit, creating confusion and trying to absorb resources for their people. They're not even worried about it. They just doing their immigrant thing. But those who choose to come here and jump in our discussions and poke their head in nation business, like I said, we gotta treat this shit like how the gangs do. You don't discuss nation business with a motherfucker that ain't part of the nation, nigga. Them the tethers. Y'all letting come in here and ain't checking their goddamn background. Now we getting some love over here. Finally getting some love today. What's going on with this Thursday? Y'all, okay, I know. Valentine's Day coming up. And y'all already getting y'all already spent all y'all money on hotel rooms and whipped cream and everything to eat ass and shit. Y'all trying to make it right with baby girl and shit. I feel you. I feel you. You say, the minister in all black is sinister, probably wearing black Air Forces too. Coco, real talk. You know, I don't have a black pair. I got some black Jordans. I ain't got a black Air Force. I had a pair of black Air Forces though. I did. And it was high tops too. Man. Shout out to Boss. Shout out to Stanley coming through the fire. I had a pair of them black motherfuckers. Look like I used to break into cars wearing this shit. Yeah, y'all buying liquor and y'all. I gotta stay with the money. Baby girl want to go to Roof Grill. She want to go to Roof Grill. You know, why don't you take her to a foundational black restaurant? Take her to Josephine's or some shit. Take her to go get some soul food. If she act funny, dump her. You could at least take me to Benihana. See how these hoes act? Like I told y'all. Motherfuckers don't respect black shit. Tell a black woman how African she look. Well, motherfucker get the cussing your ass out, nigga. They only feel good when you tell them, what are you mixed with? You gotta be like mixed with French and Indian. Bitch get the name and all types of. Well, actually, I'm mixed with French, Canadian, El Salvadorian. Shut up, bitch. Jap, I'm saving my money for Hennessy and a Plan B. Shout out. All you need is a rubber. Bitch, like, you gotta be Cherokee. Bitch will tell you everything. I'm actually mixed. Mix these nuts, bitch. Yeah, take your bitch for soul food on Valentine's Day. That bitch gonna clown you. That bitch ain't the one. You see what I'm saying? That bitch ain't the one. Like, we could have got the steak 48. We could have been a 5-star restaurant. How come you don't get a black community no 5 stars? Bitch, I'll take you to Harold's Chicken, nigga. This 5-star, bitch. You know how many days and how many nights fried gizzards and wings saved my life? Yeah, I've been telling it. Yeah, nigga. Take a shout out to y'all. Finally, we get some love in the room. Y'all niggas just waking up. I just came from the mall. Now I'm hurting. Still got to spend a little bread Saturday. I already know, nigga. You got to keep the girl, nigga. I know, nigga. Say, you look like you about ATM in the barbershop. Oh my God, the barbershop movie. Hey, nigga, shit, times get hard, nigga. Times get hard, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I buy your girl a nice room. You know what I'm saying? And some oxtails. Bitch, you like oxtails any other day, but it's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? You want to do oyster Rockefeller? I got this oyster cockefeller for you, though. You know? Yeah, get your ass some soul food for Valentine's Day. Taking these bitches to go all this 5-star bullshit. I'm gonna be real. A lot of these 5-star restaurants, they shit be trash. I remember I went to Shaw's Crab House one time. It was garbage. Spent like $200 something. I'm like, this is whack. Unseasoned ass shit. You motherfuckers just want the white experience. That bad, huh? That bad. You know? But yeah, Kamala Harris was not for us, nigga.
Claimed to be an American black.
See, this is what they don't like too. When white folks be like, hey man, they starting to, and we can't, see, here's the thing though. We can't do like how y'all did with Pearlie. And when you finally hear a white person, a white woman saying shit the brother's been saying, go crazy and be like, yeah, we rock it. Hold on, man. She still can flip the switch just like how Pearlie did. It went from listening to you brothers and all this shit to now it's black fatigue. I'm tired of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now that you niggas have subscribed. You know, Antona's cool, but she still ain't a black, free-thinking straight man. But white folks are having a debate now because this foundational black American conversation is out here now, and it can't be unseen and unheard.
Even if she had always claimed to be an American black, it's simply factual that she is not a foundational black American.
See, and this is another thing. I have to show this. It's a shame that I have to show this because a lot of black folks don't believe shit until white people put a stamp on it. I promise you. Like I told y'all, with the Me Too movement, the Me Too movement was powerless until the white women got involved. It's going to be a damn shame that it's going to take white people, white women, to start highlighting foundational black Americans and put validity behind what the fuck we've been saying for the longest. And then you're going to start to see the motherfuckers who we've been saying this shit to, who used to go against us, is now all of a sudden like, yeah, I'm willing to hear it out. Yeah, because you got to understand, you know, the Jamaicans they've always had a, you know, they always used to scoff at us and look at us crazy, you know, and the Mexicans always did us dirty at work. Been saying that shit. But when I said it, it was hate. Now the white woman is saying is, let me listen a little more. Sometimes you got to play this shit when you're dealing with niggas. See, I know the tactics to get through the niggas. Niggas ain't going to believe nothing I say to a white person confirms it. So we're going to let the white people confirm it that I already knew. Shout out to FBA Empress because she been riding. She know. Shout out to Miriam. She know. Shout out to my church members. You know what I'm saying? With wrenches. They know. In fact, all these church members, they know because even when they go out and about and try to have these conversations, motherfuckers be like, man, what the fuck this nigga be watching? This nigga be crazy. You hear this shit he talking about? Man, we all black, man. We all black. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Run that script, nigga. To a nigga that's a goofy.
Even if she had always claimed to be an American black, it's simply factual that she is not a foundational black American. And again, that is why America has all of these provisions like affirmative action and set-asides and civil rights.
Now, Tariq been saying this for years. Tariq been saying this. All black folks attacked. Now this conversation is getting on major television networks and white folks are like, yeah, he's right. You know what I'm saying? But again, too, we have to understand when white folks agree with us, and especially things that's this sensitive, we still have to be on guard. Because she is using this conversation as a weapon against the Democrats and liberals. Which I'm against them anyway, so I'm gonna let them fight it out, but I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got it. We're not gonna unite because she's just saying what we've been saying. That's another thing. I understand that a lot of these people, this is a grift. This is a grift. But you still utilize them. See, I'm utilizing this grifter to educate you niggas. Ann Coulter is clearly grifting off this conversation. She's had her whole life to say this shit, if it was really something that meant something to her. But it does make sense. It is coming from a black person. It's not going to get as far as it would get coming from the white woman. Just like the manosphere's mission and conversation. It didn't get to where it needed to get because we were saying it. Once that white woman stole it, now she's on Piers Morgan and on TV and all this shit. Like she lived what we experienced. Fuck Just Pearl. And fuck niggas who fuck with that bitch.
Even if she always claimed to be an American black, it's simply factual that she is not a foundational black American. And again, that is why America has all of these provisions like affirmative action and set-asides and civil rights laws. It is because of the shame and guilt about slavery and Jim Crow, both little democratic enterprises, by the way.
Pilgrim.
So it all has to be spent on black Americans, not on any loser with a grievance from around the world. And that's what it's become. I listed in that column you mentioned, Peter.
So if white people can see this shit, why can't our old Negroes see it?
Because it always makes me laugh that all the good diversity jobs are going to immigrants. There was Claudine Gay, the head of some affirmative action programs, and there are like 200 affirmative action or DEI administrators. They're Indians, a lot of Indians. And I went through all of the immigrant hosts on MSNBC, and I forget, there are like 8 of them.
See? So what we do is we don't see a dumb nigga gonna stop her. No, we let her work. We ain't gonna align ourselves with her. Let her work and fight against them white folks up there. Cause soon as we start doing it, they hit the cancel button. The white woman getting doors and it ain't gonna cancel nothing. Let her go on ahead. Cause she fighting them tethers. Now them tethers gonna say, how y'all gonna let this white woman do this? You ain't one of us. She putting y'all on blast, not us. We'll let her work.
And 3 or 4 foundational black Americans. And I know, MSNBC, they're so proud of their diversity. No, it's not about diversity. It's about integrating black Americans into mainstream American life and giving them benefits to make up for slavery and Jim Crow. I think, some affirmative action programs went a little far and aren't really helping, but that's what it's about, and we've completely pretended to forget what the point of this was.
Boom. Boom. Conversation is getting places. We're not crazy here. Any motherfucker that opens up their mind and wants to think differently, everybody's going to call you crazy. You got to be crazy, man. You just talking crazy. You talking crazy. That's what this shit is, man. It's crazy to a regular Negro. But foundational black Americans are starting to get what we deserve, and that is our shine and our notoriety and for the contribution that we had, because illegal immigrants don't contribute shit. Oh, they pay taxes. So what? Go pay taxes in your own country. Oh, they're hard workers. Go work hard at home. Get out of our way. White people are seeing what's happening with us. This was a shocker right here, too.
Racist for that?
They did.
which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slaves in his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but like they've got a perspective. If your family's been here 400 years.
I showed this to a traditional Christian Democratic loved one, and they, like all Democrats, say, that racist talking about that black man. I'm like, fam, he's not black. Oh, here you go. He's not black. I keep trying to tell you, once you realize that the only people who should be calling themselves black are the people in America born of this lineage. Jamaicans are Jamaicans, Haitians are Haitians, Bohemians are Bohemians, Dominicans are Dominicans, Puerto Ricans are Puerto Ricans. We are blacks. That's our generic term. That's us. Everybody else kick rocks. Somalians are Somalians. Nigerians are Nigerians. You're not black. You told us you're not black. It's not for us in America to keep telling these people that they black. They ain't black. So I'm not offended for a person that ain't black. He is telling the truth about his ass.
And they called you a racist for that?
They did. Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found
Jamaican and Panamanian. You ain't black. You ain't black. You told us you ain't black. You know you ain't black. We're not going to let you play. You ain't black. And that's it. You are Jamaican. West Indies. Cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop trying to hijack black for political gain. No. You're not going to cloud up off of black.
And they called you a racist for that?
They did. Which is actually quite interesting because I got a call from the Foundational Black American Society here in Florida who reminded me that Byron...
This is why I said it should only be two people who should be in politics. White Americans and black Americans. That's it. No Hispanics, no Middle Easterners, you know what I'm saying? No tethers, no Africans, black Americans from black slavery, and white slave master ancestry. That's it. The two people that this country was built around. The only two people who should be speaking on politics, dealing with the laws, because all this shit is so we can both coincide with each other. All these extra motherfuckers with extra opinions and shit. No. Fuck out of here.
Byron's mother is Jamaican, he is Panamanian, and they found it quite insulting in their words that he would try to claim victimhood of slavery without a single descendant of American slavery.
I'll give you that. Some Native Americans. / Indians, whatever you want to call them. Everybody else, y'all should have no say-so on how this shit goes. You're a visitor forever.
In his family.
I like those foundational guys.
They're so good.
Tariq Nasheed and all. I mean, I don't agree with everything, but like they've got a perspective. If your family's been here 400 years and the descendants of a lot of American slaves or families have been here 400 years, I don't know. I think that gives, I'll listen to you. Like you've
100%.
got, you've got a point of view that is legitimate, I think.
Yeah. And they're unequivocally heritage Americans.
That's for sure.
100%.
I mean, they're definitely heritage Americans.
Heritage Americans. Okay, your heritage is those islands you ran from. Coconut head ass niggas. Stay your banana head boat ass over there with that bullshit. Y'all don't let us come on over there and start dictating banana boat business. So don't you come over here poking your nose in our shit.
If anyone is, and, someone rolls in from Ghana and gets an MSNBC slot and starts speaking on behalf of black people, it's like, shut up, honey. You've got nothing to do with this.
Right.
That's
Literally.
a fair perspective,
right.
I think.
It's a shame that it takes white people to have this conversation to put validity behind it. Now people want to listen now. Ain't that crazy? But the brother's been telling you this. Tariq then caught more hell from black folks than white folks. Think white folks are worried about us having division? No. I told you they've moved on beyond us. We are not the priority minority. It's about the Latinos, nigga, and the Indians. You know what I'm saying? Not even the regular Asians, are making a fuss. The Indians ain't even making a fuss like that. But they getting theirs because shit, them F1B visas and all that. Chinese motherfuckers ain't really making no fuss. They straight regardless.
And so it's good to actually see them call them out for that. That's actually cultural appropriation. Appropriating the struggle of slavery.
I totally agree.
And the struggle of slavery was real. I don't think Republicans ever want to really whitewash that. It's real, right? But for
we're
Byron,
against slavery.
We're against it.
Whether it's in the, West Bank or here or anywhere. Yeah, against it.
And so for Byron's group, his team, to call me and essentially our entire supporting base racists for saying that you're a slave when quite literally you took $45 million. You won't tell us what you agreed to take.
Because his agenda doesn't lie with us. You know what I'm saying? He's a sellout like a Brandon Johnson or anybody else. Sometimes he talks good, but at the end of the day, he's a tether, and his loyalty. One thing about the tethers is they are loyal to themselves and their people. See, our black leaders ain't loyal to nothing but money and white acceptance. The tethers have a whole loyal people. I'm pretty sure all the Jamaicans is gonna rock with Byron off top.
That money this early in a primary, which is unprecedented. You know this, how unprecedented that kind of money is in an uncontested primary until now. But secondarily, to actually go out and try to gaslight us and think that you're just one of those guys that has been here, since the early 1800s and your family was in the struggle too, you're not. And that's a very interesting term that the foundational Black Americans use. It's called tether.
Oh! Explain the bitch.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Foundational Black Americans, we making noise. Now we got white people calling y'all tethers. It's up! It's up! It's up! The tethers, this is why they hating so bad. They didn't think it was gonna get this far. Oh my God, this is fucked up. Where white folks start calling them tethers. Now they questioning your blackness? That was unheard of. Oh yeah, is up.
Until now. But secondarily, to actually go out and try to gaslight us and think that you're just one of those guys that has been here, you know, since the early 1800s and your family was in the struggle too. You're not. And that's a very interesting term that the foundational Black Americans use. It's called the tether. They're tethering these tethers like Byron Donalds. They come here literally one generation in, and they try to just sit around and act so folksy that we're all part of the same struggle and we're all down on and we need to fight against. No, you just got here, dude. Like the Haitians, like the guys from Ghana who just got here, you don't get to just be a part of our system and then lecture us about how our country went wrong.
And they called you.
God! See what I'm saying? Everything we've been saying had no legitimacy till he gets around Tucker Carlson. And they're like, yeah, I agree. This is fucked up. There's some tethers. Now they tethers. It's officially been stamped now. You know, you were hoping that this would not catch fire and white America would not bear witness to it. Now, white people have recognized that you are not black, you are a tether. Back to the drawing board you go. Back to the drawing board you go. See, we got a lot of disrespectful tethers. Disrespectful tethers popping in here. Oh, and they not only just tethers, we got sellouts. That's another thing too, the sellouts. Gotta really, really understand that these sellouts, you know, they might be foundational Black Americans, you know, but they are sellouts. You know, reason why I wanted to do this video, because this one nigga, man, I've been seeing him. And I never watched his shit like that. I know y'all hear that from all the YouTubers, but I really don't, you know. If y'all really looked at my playlist, the shit that I watch, y'all be like, what the fuck do you be watching? Y'all think I be binge watching bitches and shit. And I be watching some strange shit. I told you I'm really into dash cam videos, man. I really like watching these people get locked up at Walmart and shit and traffic patrol. I like that shit. But, you know, when I catch the tether conversation, I'm always going to watch them. I love watching the tether debates. It's hilarious. You know. But, caught this nigga, and I guess I didn't know he was this famous because I actually saw, the first time I saw him was on the Breakfast Club. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? They was like interviewing this dude. He got a show called, is it like Eggs, Grits, and Bacon, or Eggs, Grits, and Biscuit? Eggs and Grits, Grits and something. So it's a black nigga with these ugly ass dreads. You know them dirty dreads that be real thick, them big old dumb ass dreads. And then he was talking about his story and shit. And I didn't know, I'd never heard of him until I watched Charlamagne and them interview. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Never heard of this guy. And I'm like, okay, you know, I don't catch everything. So it was like, yeah, you know, you talk about a lot of black issues and all this stuff. And then, you know, come to find out he was adopted. Come to find out he's like half white, half black or some shit. I'm like, oh, okay. I never looked it up afterwards. Never looked into it. He wasn't that interesting even on that interview. Then I seen this one video and this nigga just going crazy on FBA. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like the repo videos too. Oh, the repo videos are definitely good. If you like the repo videos, watch the eviction videos. The eviction videos be turned up too. So this nigga was just going in on FBA so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I got to do a video on the FBA disrespect, man, because these niggas be disrespecting, man, and be flip-flopping and say that they down with us and then be, see, this is how they be talking. This is why I say, man, you got to really start pulling the background on niggas, man. But we don't have just tethers. We also have sellouts, and you have to write niggas off.
Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside. They're on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day.
So he was going in on us. ICE is going to use terrorism. Oh, we want to sit around and just disrespect and look for niggas as tethers. No, it's these tethers that jump in our business. You don't come to, and like the reason why I got mad about it is I was like, dude, I just watched the video and he's talking all this black empowerment shit and this and this, and then you want to go in on Foundation of Black Americans. We are the outside. We are. We're everywhere. We're always fighting. Life ain't sweet for us. We always fighting. Nigga, for all y'all that going to work right now, you're fighting to get your damn raise, and you fighting to get your promotion, and you fighting against a white person, an immigrant. Your back against the wall everywhere you go as a free-thinking, straight black man, if this nigga is one. We fighting every day. Every day. We fighting against our own. Trying to put them on. So what the fuck are you talking about? No, we holding it down. We ain't trying to. We don't go. See, this is the thing. They like, oh, you looking for niggas to call tethers. Tethers come to this conversation. We're not running around looking for Nigerian panel discussions to try to jump in and talk to them and educate. We're not jumping into Haitian conversations, Jamaica. We don't give a fuck. Y'all give a fuck about what we talking about. Trust me, ain't shit y'all got to talk about interesting. Never has and never will be. We are not looking to be on a panel discussion with a bunch of immigrants. We give a fuck about what they talking about. Y'all talking about us. If we have to call you a tether, that's because we're holding it down to combat the disrespect. ICE is going to use terrorism following out the bone. Shout out to ICE, man. Tetherism. I like that. Tetherism. I got to put together a thumbnail for tetherism. How that old man holding up some bush meat falling off the bone. Damn, tetherism. Tetherism. Well, yeah, so. But here's his thing again. He's a flip-flopping ass nigga. Because one moment he's down with us, the other moment he doesn't. Write him off. He's a sellout. He wherever the bag at.
We also aren't going to mix up the medicine. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's Poppy No Black.
I want y'all to stop for a second. This is another thing. This is why I say the free-thinking straight black man. What we up against is crazy. Now me, I'm a free-thinking straight black man. Very fucking difficult for me to get this message out. But when you close your eyes, just close your eyes, fam, and listen to this nigga's voice. See, as a free thinking straight black man, hold on, man. Something ain't right with this nigga. When I hear these niggas' voices and shit like that, like when we hear Anton and shit, I was like, hold on, man. Something off. You know why? You know why you're able to detect that shit like how that is? Because you right. When you hear me speaking, you hear a motherfucking man. When you hear these niggas speak, you hear a fucking auntie. But the problem is, auntie's zesty ass voices go way further than the motherfucking free thinking straight black man's does. Close your eyes right now. Just an experiment. Step out the room and just listen to the audio of this. Just listen to his voice. We're going to bring it back. We're going to dissect this nigga. Listen to his voice.
History Month. We also aren't going to mix up the medicine. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's Poppy No Black. Now during Black History Month, I'm seeing a trend of everybody from across the diaspora wanting this to be about them. This is about Black Americans' history in America, okay? We're not going to All Lives Matter Black History Month. We're not going to do that. Black History Month.
Don't he sound like your auntie Tanya?
Explain the bitch.
Don't he sound like your goddamn auntie Tanya, man? Look at his hand, bro. These be the niggas trying to speak up for us. Hell no, bro. He got the energy of an auntie. He sound like Auntie Tanya.
History Month, we also aren't going to mix up the medicine. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's Poppy No Black. Now during
5 years ago, 10 years ago. See, to the free thinking straight black man, we catch that off top. Hold on. He ain't right. We're going to get this pregnant face nigga up out of here. He ain't right. See, we write him off top. Our women pretend like they didn't hear that. Y'all niggas gonna pretend like y'all didn't hear. We know. We men, we know we come in the room with this men in the room. We know, okay, cool. We gonna be on point, be on defense. But when it was a bitch in the room, we were like, oh, we get uncomfortable. This nigga voice make a nigga uncomfortable.
Explain the bitch.
So hold on, man. Who mans is this? What nail salon you get this nigga out of? Native Rain, man. Much love, man. That's our first dub today, man. We've been kicking straight flavor today, man. Y'all hit that super chat. Again, like I told y'all, it's a fan-funded show. The fans fund this show. You know what I'm saying? Get this pregnant face ass nigga out of here. Like I said, I saw this nigga before and they was saying he was talking all that shit on Charlemagne. It was like, okay, he was about black folks or whatever like that. And then, you know, I had to, this is why FBA asks you where your people from. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm taking it a step beyond FBA. Once y'all got that concept and that's grasped and you know who you are, now we're digging a step further. The free-thinking straight black men, ladies, that's in the room, my church women. Ask yourself if your nigga a free-thinking straight black man. First and foremost, if you not amongst a free-thinking straight black man, you with a bitch. I don't give a fuck how long he went to jail, how buff he is, whatever. That nigga got the tendencies of his mama. He got the mindset of a bitch. He a Democrat. That's the closest thing to being gay. If he ain't already. You are suspicious, suspect, tethers. You're a suspicious suspect, nigga. Listen to this nigga talk, man. Just the talk.
History Month, we also aren't going to mix up the medicine. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's Poppy No Black. Now during Black History Month, I'm seeing a trend of everybody from.
When you speaking like you need Mucinex and this is natural to you, you are definitely a nigga with some twang to you. And that's not like, some of these niggas, like I said, and here, there's another thing. See, me, I understand. See, a nigga that's twanged out like that, if he said the wrong thing to me or said the wrong disrespectful, it's gonna go beyond that. And unlike Corey, I wouldn't put myself in a position because I'm like, listen, bro, you're a different type of nigga. There is a group of niggas that would love to talk to a nigga with a twang like you. I'm just not. Because if it goes the wrong way, I'm gonna want to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? And you twanged out niggas have the tendency and have the ability to piss off real niggas. See, I can foresee that. I know a nigga like this will piss me the fuck off and try to gaslight me into crashing out. So before even going to that point, I avoid a twanged out nigga like that.
from across the diaspora wanting this to be about them. This is about Black Americans' history in America, okay? We're not gonna All Lives Matter Black History Month. We're not gonna do that. Black History Month originated from Negro History Week.
Fam, it's just too obvious. And it kills me that y'all as black men don't fight against this and y'all let gay men speak on behalf of us. This nigga is just, it's just too blatant. I don't think it's a woman in the room that can see masculinity in this nigga. And these topics are far too important to have people who are not masculine speaking on it. We got to get your manhood intact before you can even start running your mouth on a microphone. But the thing is, the algorithm lets the bitch nigga in. See, this is what makes me question a lot of niggas. How could you niggas watch this shit and ain't nobody said nothing about this obvious shit that would make a straight man uncomfortable with just hearing this nigga's voice in his damn demeanor and posture? Fuck the information, because the information don't mean shit because he don't even believe it. I just shown you him going in on FBAs. So he don't believe the shit that he's kicking out of his mouth, even if what he's saying right now is true. Fuck all that. Look at this. Look at the way that this nigga moves, fam. Broke wrist energy.
Established in February 1926 by
He sound like your auntie Tanya.
Historian Carter G. Woodson and the Association for the Study of African American Life and History to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln.
Who say birthdays? Birthdays? You didn't hear the gay lisp? You reaching, Jap. Yeah, all right. You reaching around, nigga, with this nigga.
Explain the bitch.
Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. It expanded to a full month in 1976, officially recognized by President Gerald Ford. Now let's take it a step forward. President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month in 1976, urging Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans. Full stop. We're not going to be ahistorical. We're not going to erase our...
Now, I got to bring it back and show you the hypocrisy of this nigga. You see what I'm saying? Somebody sent them an email and said, hey, we foundational Black Americans now. And that's why he's saying that. You know what I'm saying? Might have lost his supporters because he was just saying this.
American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside.
So hold on.
The FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside. They on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day.
So you were just going in on the FBA community. Now, all of a sudden, we not going to let them hijack
contribution. We're not going to erase our bloodshed. We're not going to erase the things that we built. We're not going to all lives matter this shit. If you have an issue with Black Americans being centered after the sacrifices, the bloodshed that we used to build this fucking country.
Oh, man.
The inventions that make your life, everyday life easier.
Shout out to Landy, man. One of our day ones, man. Sponsored this show today, man.
Stop lying.
You know what I'm saying? Keeping us alive, keeping the motherfucking heat on in here while we shivering, man. With the $50 holler, man. Much love to bro. He say, Jack, why are you behind this FBA stuff? You get 40 acres and a mule for every last you personally took. No scam. Shut the fuck up.
Stop lying.
Shout out to Landy, man. I'm behind it because I am it. Regardless, whether we talking reparations or whatever, I'm still, my heritage, my lineage is this. It's nothing else. It ain't Africa. Them people don't fuck with me. That nation don't fuck with me. None of the Caribbeans fuck with me. The only flag I can wave is this one, like you. Shout out to Landy. See, we're not an echo chamber. You're free to challenge this shit. I'm not telling you you have to be down with this. Nothing you can really be, nothing to be down with anyway. We're just breaking down what black is. And black ain't African. Black ain't Jamaican. Black ain't Puerto Rican. Black ain't any other Haitian. Black ain't none of that. Black is this shit. Shout out to Robinson family. Jap, do you know your message is on point? I never knew you were Muslim. Yes. Not the best one. Not the best. Not the best, you know. I don't run a religious channel, you know. Maybe I get a little bit older, though. I'll be more refined brother. But not the best. I tell you, I ain't the best. I'm still a nigga first. I'm black first. Before any religion, I'm black first. No, y'all be like, no, you ain't, nigga, you beige. I found out I was black because I don't have to wear sunblock. You know, that's what I found out I was black. Shout out to Black Educated Flat Facts. The war is in every area of people activity. Shout out to Black Edutainment with the 15. Shout out to Landy, man, holding us down with the 20. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Landy.
So many inventions.
And yeah, they tried to say I was Indian. You tried to say I was Indian. I couldn't be Indian. I smell too good. I take too many baths and shower. I can't be an Indian. You know what I'm saying? I can't be an Indian. You know? You know? You know, they hate me in India, man. They hate me in India. Where's my Indian? I got an Indian clip. Yeah, they hate me in India, man. You know?
You are fucking, you bloody bastard, bitch. Fuck you. Bloody fuck you, bloody. Fucking mother, bloody fuck, bitch. Bitch, you bloody fuck you fucking bloody bastard. Benchwood, bloody. Benchwood, you blundered. No, but why? Bloody no. Why? Bloody fucking. If accident, then what you wanna do? Why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody. Bloody bastard. Fucking.
Why you fuck me? I fuck you, bloody.
Explain the bitch.
You say, you bastard. You know what I'm saying? You bastard. Let's see. He say, the worst of you Muslims are the best Americans. Education, stay out of the military like me. Well, you know, I start off in the nation, so you know what I'm saying? I ain't come in this game as an Arab ass nigga. You know, I come up under Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? Just like Miriam. Shout out to Miriam.
The civil rights movement, which allowed you to come over here with the rights that you enjoy now. We're not going to erase Black Americans' history. We're not going to dilute Black Americans' history by lumping everybody in. This is Black History Month for and about the history.
Shut up.
Stop lying.
Hey, stop lying, nigga. You ain't down with this shit, nigga. Auntie ass nigga. But yeah, I peep these auntie ass niggas, man, trying to J down on the movement.
Given that we here in Black History Month today, it's been viewed differently, you know.
It's important because without it, it'll be erased. So I get it.
We just heard the nigga. disparaging foundational Black Americans. Now, you know what I'm saying? You want to big us up. See what I'm saying? It's flip-flop sellouts.
Not wanting your history to be relegated to a month, but even now, the conversation is having where people try.
This is how you say conversation. That is your auntie, man. Is he from Atlanta? Where he from, bro? Where he from, bro? We got to find out where this nigga from. Where is this nigga from?
Trying to make it about all Black people, and they trying to lump in immigrants and everything with that. And I'm not one of these like anti-diaspora niggas. I ain't one of these like.
Oh, you're not one of these anti-diaspora niggas. See that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nope. No. I'm going there. I'm going there today. Georgia, y'all gonna be mad at me. Fuck that. Atlanta niggas on notice. Nope. We gonna have to start cleaning this shit up. Atlanta niggas on notice. The biggest gangster y'all got in Atlanta, Young Thug had on a dress, nigga. I'm not at all. Y'all gays out there getting wild. Yeah, y'all got a lot of gay gangsters. I get that. Fuck all that. We gonna talk heavy, man. Atlanta makes a lot of niggas uncomfortable when we go out there. All that, what's happening, twin? Y'all talk a little, nope. Y'all ushered in a lot of sweetness in this world, man. Coming out of Atlanta. Young Thug calling niggas his bae, his boo. Nah, man. Atlanta, we gonna have to do a thorough sweeping of Atlanta. Yeah, I know you niggas get mad. Oh, you're going too far. Nah, we gonna go there. What the hell is in the water in Atlanta? I haven't had a desire to go to Atlanta in a while, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm kind of good on Atlanta, man. I really am. I'm really am, man. I used to like going to Atlanta. I'm good on Atlanta right now. Y'all sound like some motherfucking aunties down there, man. What is with y'all niggas in Atlanta right now? Y'all gonna have to straighten this up. I mean, straighten it up.
You know, quote unquote FBA niggas. I do fall under the definition of FBA, but I don't fall under that as like a movement or a group of like constantly separating myself from other Black.
Yeah, Atlanta is the Black gay headquarters of America. You know, the gay capital would be San Francisco. You know, the gay metropolis in heaven would be Canada. You know, this is man. You know,
regardless of where they was born. My thing is this: Black American history is extremely important. Like, this country wasn't built by immigrants. This shit was built by slaves, slave labor, and the genocide of natives. That's period point blank. That's full stop. So it ain't nothing else to talk about. And then even when we have, you know, Carter G. Woodson presenting Negro History Week, it was to celebrate Black Americans' contributions to this. And this was like during Reconstruction era. This is like maybe 30 years after.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like all my brothers in here, man. Don't send your sons or your daughters down to Atlanta to go to school. No Clark, no Spelman. We're gonna have to chill. We're gonna have to chill. They say Tariq talk zesty too. I ain't never heard him talk zesty. You know what I'm saying? He do smack his lips too much. But that nigga always keeps some chapstick. That nigga, he ain't gonna catch me ashy and crusty. But I ain't never heard him talk zesty. You know what I'm saying? He one of the only niggas on YouTube with a good looking wife. All these niggas be talking all that shit, but they actual wife be looking ugly. You know? Tariq wife fine. Oh, she's mixed. So what? Nigga. Nigga. Next bitch y'all see me with, she might be the descendant of a Nazi, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm gonna plow this Southside black dick into a Nazi.
Explain the bitch.
That's how you conquer, nigga. Where I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for a Jewish bitch, nigga. You're a Jewish bitch, nigga. Oh, you bitch Jewish, nigga, I'm winning. I conquered her. I got his bitch. Nigga, I tell niggas, man, you want every war that's ever been had, you do know that these niggas, every war, it always ends with the winners taking a nigga's bitch. They go conquer a land, what they do? Take the bitches. So I don't got no problem with a nigga fucking with no other race of woman. You're a black man. Conquer the world. Take the bitch.
Explain the bitch.
Like, yeah. Shit, give me a white girl and talk about some, yeah. Her granddaddy was part of the KKK. Oh, really?
Explain the bitch.
Oh, really? Your granddaddy was a grand wizard. Okay. Okay, tell him I got this grand lizard for you.
Explain the bitch.
You know? Y'all wanna know something real fun? Y'all like, yeah, y'all talking about shit about Nick Fuentes. See, all y'all want to debate him and all that shit. Y'all stupid niggas. Y'all don't want to debate him. You just, oh, I see him, I'm gonna fuck him up. Nah, you want to fucking break his psyche, his heart. You want to fuck up everything they got, everything he says in one take. Take his twin sister. That's what you do. You see his twin sister out there, don't believe in none of that shit. Let her pop up with a nigga, come back, hugged up with a nigga named Tyrone. Yeah, Nick Fuentes has a twin sister. Let her get some black dick. You know? Yeah, that's how you take these motherfuckers down. From the inside, nigga. You know? If I was to meet that nigga, that big black cockeyed nigga who was fucking with Pearlie, I ain't trying to sit around here and do an interview with y'all. No, man, I'm about to talk to him, but hey, man, you had that bitch, right? Nigga, get back over there. Get back over there, bruh. Put them overalls back on and go back over there and get that pilgrim, nigga. Get that game, soak up some game, get that bitch to start spinning this bread. Break that bitch for that cheese, nigga. Put a baby in that bitch. Fuck up a whole shit. You know? That's how you do this shit, nigga. You know, but hey, these old niggas, man, we can never get this FBA thing to resonate with niggas. We got old niggas still speaking, and old niggas, and old tether niggas at that, like Roland Martin. These old niggas ain't no fight in them, man. These are the worst. I hate these type of niggas.
The game of trying to be vehemently anti-immigrant like the white folks, all you're doing is hurting yourself.
This is the nigga that shits on every young black man's dream of doing anything that does not have to do with the Democrat Party or the white man. He is, again, he has no allegiance to us as black people. We are useful because they prey on our misery and they keep throwing racism in our face to keep us blinded by what their agenda really is. And that's how they control us. They make everything racist and they control us with that shit.
Absolutely. And trust me, they're going to be real mad. I just said.
He going to be real mad. You see what I'm saying? Any free-thinking black man, straight black man, this shit should have been triggering. Hold on, man. Something off with this nigga. Because he reminds you of a Baptist church tambourine playing ass nigga.
Get that. So they're going to cover all the videos, but they can all kiss my ass. Go ahead.
But certainly when you think about also the children, people like myself who are born of black folks born outside.
Look at this. You know, any nigga teaming up with these big lip, red lipstick wearing ass, you know what I'm saying? You could tell she looks like a master's degree. She looks like this is what the educated black woman looks like coming to the bedroom near you. Yeah, I'm good.
Now all of a sudden you get to 1 in every 5 black.
Why is your mouth so fucking big?
People being either a foreign-born black person or child of a foreign-born black person. That does not include my son. Shout out to him. He turned 30 yesterday. And so now you have a third generation of folks, right?
No. Hold on. I want to stay right there because that's critically important. So what you're saying, and again, this is the thing that these people, this is when you're stuck on stupid and you don't pay attention. So I'm just going to use, so you take Eric Holder, who was the Attorney General. Barbados. You take Colin Powell.
Anything, was that Eric Holder? Barbados, tether. Yeah, they always going to give us a tether.
Wow. You take Shirley Chisholm. I can go Stokely Carmichael. I can go Harry Belafonte. Yep. I can name a whole host of folk today that when you start, Wes Moore, governor of Maryland. So, and they love yelling tethers. So the number you just gave, so what you're saying is that 20% of African Americans are children of black immigrants. You said 1 in 5.
What I'm saying is 20%. 1 in 5 are either foreign born, so they're either Shirley Chisholm and Kwame Ture. Right?
See, this is why we got to get these tethers out of politics. It creates confusion. And it's always these old niggas trying to defend it. Yeah, there's a couple of good immigrants that done some okay things. But as a collective, the immigrants are immigrants. And they make sure to let us know, you know what I'm saying, that we ain't with them and they ain't with us. Come on now. They make sure to let us know. But it's these old niggas, man, that have to be challenged. And it's hard to convince them and it's hard to teach them and they can't be taught. And that's why I always tell you, if your message can't help an 18-year-old, then it's worthless. Because you're just sitting there just about to be arguing. This has to be taught to 18-year-olds. If it can't be taught to them and make them better, because you can't make an old nigga better. It's hard as fuck. It's a waste of time. You get resistance from old niggas. The young niggas is who we have got to reach, coming from them single mothers and shit like that, you know, because it's very, very hard to reach these old niggas because they're so stubborn and they think they know what they're talking about. And all they want is Jesus and a good job, you know?
Revolution. Whose side are you going to be on? Are you still going to be on your knees begging for us jobs?
I was, as Mr. Meek said, he wouldn't, his die stand.
Look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. There is our generations keep having this gap because our elders are sellouts. They're the real sellouts. They look at the black man conservative and say, oh, this is this. And you sell out. No, it's you comfortable Negroes that are the sellouts. Because there ain't no fight left in y'all. The fight come from the youth.
Where you gonna go when we start revolution? Whose side are you gonna be on? Are you still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs?
I will, as Mr. Meek said, he wouldn't die standing on his feet rather than to die on his knees. I will die standing up for God, regardless of any circumstance.
Okay.
That's just kind of like what Anton said with that. Are you black first? He's like, no, I ain't. I'm a Christian or some shit. All right, see, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like I just told y'all want to throw it out there. Yeah, Jap, you a Muslim. Okay, I just told you I'm a black man before all religions. Religion is a personal thing to me. That's how I carry it. I'm black before all that. You can get enlightened and change religion. You can't change races. Can't change your history. Can't change that. Are you hearing this young brother's fire? This is what we deal with right now as a younger black man talking to these niggas that's supposed to be elders. I'm gonna have to just let this play through because this right here just it really touches my soul because this is what I'm up against all the time, and I hate even having these conversations with these old niggas. Because you could take this same clip and just apply it to modern times.
Where you gonna go when we start revolution? Whose side are you gonna be on? Are you still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs?
The white peoples realized today that they was wrong for enslaving the Negro. The great mass. May I finish? I'll wait.
This footage comes from a live public television special that aired in 1968 at a moment when the country was deeply divided and public conversation had nearly collapsed. The producers made a deliberate choice to broadcast these discussions as they happened without editing because the goal wasn't presentation, it was exposure. What you're about to watch isn't a documentary or a debate staged for television. It's a real argument unfolding in real time between civil rights activists, ministers, lawyers, teachers, and people who lived in the neighborhoods being discussed. One of the central figures in this footage is Russell Meeks, a civil rights organizer working on Chicago's West Side. He believed that nonviolence had reached its limits, while others in the room believed violence would destroy any chance of progress. The purpose of this reel isn't to tell you who was right. It's to slow the moment down and let you hear how people were thinking before history pushes the story to where it is now.
I'm Dave Dugan, and we've invited a cross-section of concerned citizens to a meeting in Chicago. Our question is this: will anything move the white man and mobilize the black man to end the domestic war and bring about a constructive peace? The place we've chosen to ask that question is Chicago. Mr. Meek, why do you suppose that it's actually been relatively cool in Chicago this summer? Is it because things are better in Chicago than other cities?
Now, people got to understand the reason why a lot of people in Chicago always have a passionate race conversation because Chicago is an extremely racist city with racial tension, and we've been raised in it, and it's normalized. It's very normalized. This is a very, very divided city. It's not something that's unified. It's not like New York. New York is a unified mess. This is nothing like New York. Everybody is separated. You want to see racism? Come to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? When they say I'm Christian before black, that's their way of not having to have their way of not trying to have responsibility of being black and not having to speak out of what we go through. Yeah, that's just denouncing, you know what I'm saying, your blackness and trying to throw God in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? Just to get a way to get out of that conversation, to not pick a side.
Well, first of all, the question of cool is relative, because what the white media and the white power structure means by cool means that on the surface they don't see anything. But there's revolutionary ferment in Chicago, perhaps more so than any other city.
Well, why hasn't it erupted, sir?
That's a question you might ask the white folks. See, because we don't go around advocating rights. We advocate revolution. And a revolution takes the form that's necessary for it to be victorious. See, you might ask Reverend Mitchell, because he has the vigilante force out there in our neighborhood, he says, patrolling the streets to keep the niggers quiet.
Well, Reverend Mitchell is here, and you did mention him in your film, too. I think we should right now go to Reverend Mitchell. You can stand, sir, if you'd like. It's easier, I think.
Yes. My name is Reverend Mitchell, president of the North Star United Missionary Workers of America on the Chicago West Side.
Do you work in the same neighborhood that Mr. Meek lives in,
yes,
the West Side?
West Side, national-wide. We own the entire state of Illinois.
Well, do you have a different program than, say, Mr. Meek does?
Well, our program is not hate.
It is not hate?
No, sir. Our program is to try to solve the problem with love.
When the minister responds, he isn't denying the conditions people are describing. He's trying to prevent what he believes could spiral into something worse. His argument isn't about submission. It's about restraint. He believes that anger, if left unchecked, will justify harsher policing, deeper repression, and more suffering in the very neighborhoods already under pressure. So when he says his program is not hate, what he's really saying is that he sees nonviolence as protection, not just morally, but strategically. He's betting that holding the line keeps the door open to change. Whether that bet was realistic is the question this moment forces.
This boy back here?
Yeah.
Well, that looks like the boy that was in the film, I believe.
Yes, I'm one of them. My name is Reginald Dobbs. I live at 3319 Maple, one of the ghettos areas that was pointed out in the film. I'd like to direct a question to Reverend Mitchell.
See, them black preachers always was weak. They lead in weakness.
Do you think that we will be satisfied with the jobs they are giving us?
Yes, son, I think so. Simply because we are asking that you be trained on the job, and they start you off with a certain salary starting rates, and you would be promoted up to the maximum of the job.
No, I don't believe that. The white man is gonna keep you where he got you. You're not going no higher than he wants you to go. And we ain't gonna settle for nothing but all the way. And about this violence and non-violence, I'm for violence, because we have pleaded for the last 400 years.
Pause it right here.
See, why these shorties got more fire than that old nigga?
Because if you just hear the word violence, it's easy to shut him out, but listen to where he's coming from. He's not talking theory. For him, nonviolence doesn't feel like strength. It feels like asking again after you've already been told no. So when he says he's for violence, it's not because he wants chaos. It's because he doesn't believe anything else is being taken seriously. That kind of thinking doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from growing up in it. And once someone gets there, telling them to be patient doesn't sound calm or wise. It sounds like you're not hearing them.
How would you talk to a young boy like that?
Well, I would say I would definitely have to use the Bible, Mr. Duncan.
No, I don't hear nothing.
Well, this is my own way.
I ain't no Uncle Tom.
Here's the thing, too. A lot of the Bible doesn't really have its effectiveness, especially amongst black men, when you got bitch niggas and weak niggas reading it. A lot of brothers respect the Bible when it comes from Geno Jennings, when it comes from the Hebrew Israelites. When it comes from T.D. Jakes, the book is too powerful to have a bitch touching it. When it comes from Jamal Bryant, it takes strength to bring them scriptures. And for decades upon decades, we have been taught them scriptures from a person with no strength and doesn't even have the masculinity and manhood to even stand firm on them words. They stood firm on them words, we would not be celebrating Christmas, even if you were a follower of the Bible. So when you're a weak man, you gonna preach weak. That's why they ain't like Farrakhan and all the brothers from the mosque, because none of them brothers weak. When any of these rappers, anybody coming to town, who they get for security? The Nation of Islam. When you ever seen them go grab a church? We're going to get New Hope Revival. Those brothers going to come and run security. Bullshit. What lady feels safe around a tambourine playing ass nigga? With his legs crossed and dainty and shit, singing and humming and shit, with a perm on a piano. The Bible never came to us even as kids. If you look at all your preachers that you grew up listening, it never came with strength. It's always a weak nigga. We got to forgive. We just gonna pray. No. We gonna hold shit down and be warriors. That's why brothers gravitated. The Hebrew Israelites are reading the same book as Jamal Bryant. Now, I don't agree with everything the Hebrew Israelites, because they are anti-FBA and they are pro, we all black. I'm not with that. But I will give the Hebrew Israelites props for turning boys to men and being men amongst men. They don't preach from a weak standpoint. They reading the same book as Jamal Bryant and them and T.D. Jakes is reading. And look at their men in the Hebrew Israelite community and look at them Baptist niggas.
Well, salvation
You
is
can't
free, son.
brainwash me.
Jesus said, first ye
Okay.
seek the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and all of these things will be added unto you.
Heaven is on earth, mind you, brother.
Yeah, everything working. How about the other lab?
Where you gonna go when we start revolution? Whose side are you gonna be on? Are you still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs?
I will, as Mr. Meek said, he wouldn't die standing on his feet rather than to die on his knees. I will die standing up for God.
That is the exact same shit that happened on Corey's show with Anton. When he asked Anton, if you black first or whatever, he said, I'm a Christian before anything. That's a way that you niggas don't be able to pick a side. And from there, we shouldn't have nothing else to talk about. I'm not going to, because any conversation from that point on is you're trying to make this nigga what he don't want to be. He don't want to be black. He just told you he didn't want to be black. Cool. I'm perfectly cool with niggas denouncing their blackness. Thank you. That way I don't have to guess at it. See, when you try to keep trying to convince and force black on them, you're going to piss yourself off. I'm not in the business of pissing myself off. I know how to write a nigga off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We got a lot more to discuss, man. I got to take off for a second because I got to handle some business, and I'm coming back tonight. I'm starting to get the rhythm. back on my schedule. My sleeping has been off. Someone help me. Okay? Email me. Help me with my sleep. I've got to get help. I want to wake up because I wake up early as hell for no reason. I'll be waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning. Then I go back to sleep again. I want to wake up so we can do a 9 o'clock show. Chill for the middle of the day, then come back and do a 8 or 9 p.m. show. But this sleep thing, fucking me up. The coffee's throwing things off. Someone here who's a nurse or something, email me. Help me stay asleep. Listen, man. Listen, man. I will see y'all in a few, man. We gonna come back with more work. You know what I'm saying? We're coming back with more work. More work. Let me leave y'all with the little tether, some tether music for your tether ass, nigga. You African booty scratchers.
Explain the bitch.
You African booty scratchers.
Explain the bitch.
Scratch the left cheek, scratch the right cheek.
Stop lying. Explain the bitch. Explain the bitch.
You a African booty scratcher. You a tether and a head catcher. You a African booty scratcher. You a fraud, you bastard. You African booty scratcher. You a wild man and attacker. You a African booty scratcher. You went to HBCU for your bachelor's. You ain't smart, you just the African booty scratcher. African booty scratcher. African booty scratcher. African booty scratcher. What tribe are you from? African booty scratcher. African booty scratcher. African booty scratcher. What tribe are you from? It doesn't matter cause I'm an African booty scratcher. Scratch, scratch the left cheek. Scratch, scratch the right cheek. Now scratch them both together. Both scratching overdrive.
Stop lying. Stop lying.
African booty scratcher.
All right, nigga. I know y'all bad, but we gonna cook. Shout out to everybody, man, rocking with this show, man. Really show on YouTube. You know how we do, man. Shadow Man Shorty, man. Make sure y'all support this show. Make sure y'all clip this shit. Send me the clips. Put this shit all over the place. Do what we gotta do, man. I'm gonna see y'all in a few, man. I'm out. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing it. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in.